I'm lying in bed, and he walks in, he's like Eureka, he's discovered gold. And he walks in with a 12-string guitar. And I never do him justice because it wasn't this bad, but it's something like David loves the songs that go. I don't know why. Maybe that's what he plays. So he rolled in with that thing, something like that, and he was calling it Let's Dance. And I sat there and I was contemplating it for a bit. I didn't quite understand because that didn't look like Little Richard. And it was a convertible Cadillac too, so it was, the hair was going to stay in place while he was. So I was really perplexed, man. I got on the phone and I called a mutual friend. I was like, man, I thought this was David testing me to see if I was like some sort of sycophant. I was like, oh, David, that's so great, man. So the person said, no, not if he told you he thinks it's a hit. He really thinks it's a hit. Damn, what do I do now? So all I did, this shows you how rock and roll is just so creative and simple. So I took this A minor and I started playing like my way. And I just went, you know what, I don't like the sympathetic vibrations in A minor. Because you could, like, I Want Your Love is in A minor, and you want those. Those little overtones, I like that, but I didn't want that in Let's Dance, so all I did was go, and I moved it up to B flat, and I went, and then I started doing the moving voice, and I said, what if the voice just stays, and it just goes, and then that sounded too jazzy, so I just inverted it and made it, instead of, so even when I was playing, quite as funky as going. And then I did this, the minor 6 chord. And normally you can't get away with that, but with David, with the hair and you know, it's funny, I fought the instinct, because think this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to go. That, as much as I wanted to do that, that also didn't look like Little Richard. When we did, it just changed everything in all that space. Because it was almost like, it was just something nasty. And even putting a 6 chord in, and I didn't make it a full 6. Like you don't hear that low root. You just hear the upper voice, so it's my technique, just a 3-string technique. And the same thing, so you know, even with this B flat, the minor 6 chord, like, it's not that weird, but it's just weird enough for me to love it. I'm sorry, I'm not giving you the B flat root. I'm not giving you, it's not like super jazzy. It's not that. And it ain't that at all. When you do it, there's less dissonant. And also because of the smooth voice leading, just by going, sorry. Because what I do is here, no root, you just hear. Just that simple stuff, just simple, smooth voice leading, old-fashioned, traditional jazz, traditional classical. It's just simple. And every time I played it, that felt like Little Richard. And the communications between David and I, just that simple thing, just he and I together, we were able to identify the music with just me playing. And then when I orchestrated it, was like, oh my God. You talked about Sister Sledge, and you asked, did we write it as one thing?